Hey, how you doing? This is Coach Frank today. We're continuing the series of the different positions of responsibility. Again, this is mainly to help coaches, players, from the youth level up to about probably 12, 13. At that point, hopefully you've been coached properly so you understand and know some of these responsibilities. If you don't, then it'll help you. This isn't a long version of every scenario that we have. It's just going to be a couple of the quick scenarios that we have. Again, I've got trucks and cars this morning going by. Hopefully we can hear okay. If not, we'll redo this. But if not, hey, a little noise, all right. You got to learn how to block that out, right? Even playing baseball or softball. So as you can see, we're at second base here. I've got the camera set up since I don't have a production crew but myself to be able to see this. So we've got second base right here. Okay, it's a little dark out here. First base over there. We've already done first. So the biggest question that I get from the youngins, or a lot of times they're afraid to ask, is where do I stand? And that really is hard to do with how your coach wants to play, what the scenarios, but we're going to do the generic right now. Okay, so if this is second base, what I want you to do is kind of start off, if you're just learning, and look right down to first base. You got the baseline and count off your own even steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In most cases, 7 of a person like me. So a younger individual, maybe 8. Okay. And then let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 and 4. This gives me good range. What happens a lot of times with youth players, and especially ones that aren't sure what to do, is we tend to get sucked as close as we can to the base because we want to make sure we're there in case a ball comes, right? But remember, balls are hit everywhere. Just because you're playing second base doesn't mean the ball's hit to second base. So we have a lot of responsibilities, different places to be, and you've got to understand first of all, what your coach wants to do, what the scenario is, you will learn that. They will teach you that. But you've got to cover between that base all the way to where you and the first baseman kind of mesh or meet together. Because if there's a ball between the both of you, that individual could be going for it, right? And what do? You back up, you take the ball. In your head, always say, do I have ball? Do I have base? Or do I have backup? So this is about the area. If your coach says we're playing in, you're playing in. Either some fields have grass. The younger you are, there isn't grass in most cases, kind of like this field. The older you get, there's usually grassing out. So infield in, we're on about the baseline. If you have grass in your field, it's usually about the grass line. If you're playing back, you're going to play back all the way to the grass back here. And what you're trying to do is prevent a pop-up. You want to make sure you're trying to keep the ball in front of you if you can. So again, this is your area. You've got to cover from there to here, maybe back up to first base. If first base comes out and takes a ball, you've got to run over and you've got to actually cover first base. If not, if the ball's hit to that side of the field, we're getting ready, pitch is coming, boom, we're going to run over and we now have bags. So we are going to stand a little bit behind the bag with our legs spread so I can either go this way or this way depending on where I need to help. If the individual or the guy that or gal that hit the ball is running for a double, I need to be ready to take a tag and swipe it because I don't have a force out. That'll be something else that we talk about. So the important things for a second baseman is don't get yourself so close to the bag. There's a huge hole over here, okay? Get yourself out here. Hopefully you get enough grounders or reps you feel comfortable. Anybody can play this position. It's best designed for maybe someone that can move left or right a little bit easier than maybe a first baseman. However, being athletic wherever you're at, even if you're not, let's say, more athletic than Johnny over there, you can still be very athletic, right? So you want to be able to move. So again, I'm about 8 and 3 or 4, somewhere there, depending on where the coach plays you. I'm nice and relaxed. I'm watching the pitcher as he winds up. He's getting ready to throw, and now I'm down and ready. Hands up, I'm ready. If the ball's over here, I'm going to turn, and I'm going to run and try to get in front of the ball Get down, up, turn, right foot, left foot, and throw it to first. And then maybe follow my throw, okay? If the ball comes more directly at you, I'm down, pitcher's getting ready, pitches the ball, boom, I'm ready. I want to come and charge the ball so I can get low, scoop, get my feet right, boom. And usually it's a right-left throw, okay? I try to get in the habit of that. Coming up, I feel the ball, right foot, left foot, now I'm lined up, throw, and follow, okay? Now, let's say you've got a ball that's hit. You've got no runners on, and we'll go through some situations another time, but you've got no runners on, and the ball is hit up the middle. Pitcher's getting ready. I'm relaxed. He's getting ready to throw. Now I'm down. I'm ready. Boom. Ball's going up the middle. As you can see, I turn, I step. I'm running. I may get and backhand it. At that point, you just got to be quick feet and throw. We've got some other tricks, too, where you can get the shortstop to help you. But the other important thing is you got to listen for the shortstop. He might tell you, gotten over here, you backhand it, and you hear, no throw, no throw. And then you hold it. Worst thing you want to do, chuck it over the first baseman's head or advance to second, third, okay? Even if the ball's hit somewhere else, now we'll cover that another time. All right, so this is basic. Where to stand, normal stance, backs by the grass. You try to keep things in front of you, maybe a deep pop-up, playing up. We're at the baseline or at the grass line. Wherever your coach tells you, you're trying to shut off that run. So you're going to have to go as quick as you can left and right, okay? Now, the last thing I want to talk about is ball, base, or do I back up, okay? In most cases, and it depends on what your coaches do, but in most cases, if the ball is hit anywhere to that side of the field, you're base. Pitcher's getting ready, boom, ball's hit out there, whether it's in the outfield, third baseman, shortstop, you're sprinting over and you're getting ready to receive the ball. Now, if I have a runner on first, and you may have to have a tag on this for a force out. Remember, if it's not a force out, you got to tag the individual. If it's a force out, that means there's a runner behind them. All you have to do is touch the bag when you receive the ball, they're out. I want you to run across to this side of the bag and wait for the ball, just like playing first base. Now I'm sitting here. I've got my throwing hand, foot on the bag, right about the ball part, and stride catch, okay? This way, the individual coming in slides. They can't take my legs out. Not that they do it on purpose. They can't hurt me, and I'm ready to go, okay? The other last thing is if we're turning two, I'll just say it real quick. That's not what this video is for. Balls hit to that side of the field. You got a guy in first. You got to turn two. In other words, a double play. So I'm here. Pitchers in the windup, getting ready. I'm down, hands up, ready. Boom, ball's hit. I see it's to that side or the left side of the field. If you're a player in the field, it's your right side. And I got a guy coming. It's a force out. I'm going to sprint over here. But let's say we want to get a double play. I'm still going to come to the back side of the bag, but I'm going to use this leg, my glove leg this time, because I need to do a quick catch, turn, throw. That's one way to do it. I do it like I just showed you the force out, right leg, stride. I can't throw. I'm not in position, right? The other way to do it is go to the back side of the bag, okay? So I sprint over there, ball's hit over there, it's coming, we need to get a double play. I'm touching the bag with the outside of my foot, not on the bag, outside of my foot. I get it, I receive, turn, and throw, okay? That'll keep you the safest there. And it's the runner's responsibility to get out of the way of the ball. Okay, so anyway, this is Coach Frank. Sorry that went a little longer than I thought, but there's more to it than just basics. to teach. A lot out there online. Find somebody you like. Listen to your coaches. And if you have questions, I'm sure they're okay with you asking, because it's only going to make you better, which is going to make the team better. This is Coach Frank signing off. We'll talk to you soon.